Hello there, lovely yogis and yoginis. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Genevieve and I have a quick, all the things 20-minute yoga class for you today. We are gonna hit it all and feel good and open, spacious, energetic, and grounded at the end. So if you have 2 blocks, grab them. If not, this class can be completely done without props. If you have your props, let's start in a reclined heart opener. So you have your block lengthwise here. Place the base of the block just below the shoulder tips and lean back over the second block, taking it down on whatever level feels good for you. And bring the legs into a butterfly position, Supta Baddha Konasana. Again, you can do this right on the floor if you'd like. Just giving the hips a moment to open up and the heart a moment to expand. Just find your breath here. Find your center. Maybe giving a short little intention for your practice today. Whether that intention is for yourself or sending some loving kindness out into the universe to another being. And take your hands to the backs of the knees and gently coax them up. Release yourself from your blocks if you had them, and come to lay all the way onto your back, preparing for bridge pose. Feet are shoulder hips. Hips distance apart, please. And bring the hands upright, palms facing in, elbows drive into the ground. Inhale, peel the tailbone off the ground. As you expand, feel the knees drawing away from you, the outer hips drawing towards the knees. Slight tone in the bum, but it's not gripping. Now find length in the shoulders and the back of the neck. Space in the front of the throat. Exhale, slowly ripple the spine down back on the ground. We barely touch at the base, and then we inhale, peel back up. Push into the arms, activating through the glutes. This time, option, inhale, lift the right leg up, straight up in the air. Try and keep the hips level. Keep the left knee squeezing in towards midline. Exhale, release the right leg down to the ground. Keep the hips lifted. Push your weight into your right foot. Extend up through the left leg. Point the toes. Lift the hips up so they're level. Exhale, release down. Come all the way down and rock over onto your side. Push yourself up into a tabletop position, coming into some cats and cows. Hands are shoulder distance apart, knees hip distance. Inhale, tilt the tailbone, arc the spine, look up. Exhale, push the mat away from you as you scoop the belly around the back, tuck the chin. Inhale again, look up. And exhale, scoop and round. One more round here. And exhale. Plant your hands a little bit forward of your handprints where they were right now. Step back into plank, lift the hips up, downward dog. Pedal out the feet. Inhale the right leg up and behind you. Bend the knee and pull it in towards the chest as you wave forward. Keep that knee drawing in towards the nose. Then draw the knee over towards the right elbow or shoulder. Cross it over to the left elbow or shoulder. Then hug it in, push the mat away from you. Lift it up, 3-legged downward dog. Exhale, bend the knee, wave forward, plant the foot in between the hands. Keeping the left hand to the inside of the right foot. Inhale, easy twist. Option here is to bring the left hand to the outside of the right foot, coming into your revolved Parsvakonasana variation. Exhale, look down at the foot, plant the hands, And spin down the left foot. Heel toe the right foot into, so that the heel's in line with the center. Inhale, sweep up, warrior two. Interlace the hands behind the back and exhale, humble warrior. You can use a strap here if your hands have a difficult time interlacing. Inhale, sweep it back up for warrior two. Release your hands, reverse warrior. Keep the bend in the front knee. Inhale up. Exhale, pivot onto the left toes. Bring your fingertips down for support and then kick your foot up into standing splits. Both hip bones pointing to the ground here. Inhale, hands come to the chest, lift it up, warrior three. At most, your body is parallel to the floor. Exhale, bend through the right knee. Step back with the left foot about a leg's distance apart here, heel to heel alignment. Inhale, hands either come in reverse prayer behind the back or hold on to opposite elbows or a strap, leaning forward for your Parsvottanasana. Exhale, release the hands to the floor. Bring the left hand to a block or the floor on the inside of the right foot, or bring the hand to the outside of the right foot, coming into your Parivrtta Trikonasana, revolved triangle pose. Exhale, look down at the floor. Step into the right foot, coming all the way up to standing for tree pose. Sole of the left foot comes to the inner right thigh, or on the shin, or on the ankle, anywhere up or down the leg, just not on the knee. Hands come to heart center. And breathe. Bring the left knee forward. Bend through the right leg, step all the way up to a crescent lunge. Sweep the arms up. And exhale, hands through heart center. Frame the foot, plant the hands, step back into plank. Glide the body past the wrists. Either keep the knees off the floor for chaturanga or plant the knees on the ground, lower the lower body, upper body in between the hands. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward dog. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, lift the left leg up and behind you. Bend the knee, wave it in towards the nose. Come into a plank position here. Scoop the belly. Then bring the left knee towards the left elbow or shoulder. Inhale, over towards the right elbow or shoulder. Inhale, scoop the belly. Try and touch knee to nose. Then extend it back into three-legged dog. Inhale, wave forward. Plant that foot in between the hands. Inhale up for your crescent lunge. And exhale, hands through heart center. Bring the right hand to the inside of the right foot or the outside, coming into your revolved lunge pose. Exhale, look down. Spin the back heel down, heel to arch alignment. Legs are about 1.5 leg distances apart. Windmill the arms up, gaze over the left fingertips. Deep bend in the left knee, drop the left hip, open up through the right hip. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, back up through center. Exhale, hand to the inside of the right foot, to the left foot or the outside. Parsvottanasana variation. Exhale, look down at the front foot, pivot onto the back toes. Inhale, lift the left leg up and behind you. Bend the knee, wave forward into plank. Bring the knee in towards the nose. Left knee to left elbow. Draw in the core. Left knee, right elbow. Bring it up as high as you can. Left knee into the center, round forward, maybe touch nose to knee. Inhale, three-legged dog. Inhale, wave forward, plant the foot in between the hands. Coming into an easy twist, right hand beside the left foot. Rotate open, or if you took your revolved part on the other side, bring the hand to the outside of the foot, either on a block or the floor. Look up. Find your breath. Exhale, look down at the front foot. Pivot down the right heel, so heel to arch alignment. Inhale, warrior two. Gazing over the left fingertips. Big bend through the front leg. Push the knee out towards the pinky toe edge side of the foot. Interlace the hands behind the back. Big inhale, draw the heart up. Exhale, humble warrior. Body falls to the inside of the left foot. Inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale up. Exhale, pivot around to the front of the mat, coming into standing splits. Point both hip bones down towards the floor, flex through the right foot. Inhale, hands come through heart center and come up, driving into that left heel, into your warrior three. Still hips pointing right towards the floor, toes pointing down towards the ground. If you're losing your balance, you're doing it right, it's all good. Step back through the right foot, heel to heel alignment, Parsvottanasana, second side. Draw the left hip back, right hip forward. You can have hands on blocks here if you'd like. Then release the hands, bring the right hand to the inside or the outside of the left foot, coming into your revolved Trikonasana. Open up the body. Exhale, look down at the front foot, bend in through the front knee and bring your body all the way up into tree pose. Right sole of foot to the inner left thigh, or on the shin, on the ankle, wherever you did last time. Hands to heart center. Focus on something not moving. Bring the knee forward, bend through the left knee, and step all the way back into crescent lunge. Sweep the arms up, maybe add a little back bend. And exhale, fold forward. Plant the hands, step back, glide and lower. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Open through the collarbones, blossom the heart through. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, step the right foot up, knee outside the right elbow. Preparing for pigeon pose here. Have a look back, make sure your left leg is an extension of the hip and it's not way out wide or crossing over midline. Exhale, come on down as far as you can. Slowing things down now. Try not to fidget while you're here. Relax the muscles in the face and in the shoulders. Come on back up, plant the hands, tuck the back toes, drive the right knee in towards the nose, and step it back, downward dog. Then inhale, step the left foot into pigeon pose, second side. Shift the hips back, make sure they're even, and put the top of the right foot on the floor. Have a look, make sure those hips are level. The leg is an extension of the hip, and fold forward. Inhale, come on back up. Plant the back toes and bring it back up into downward facing dog. Stretch it out here. Last downward dog. And come to your knees. Find yourself onto your back. Now this next pose will come into a shoulder stand or a plow pose. If this is beyond you for today, that's okay. I want you to stay here on your back with your legs extended up in the air. If you're coming deeper into a shoulder stand, you can have blankets stacked underneath your shoulders just to give you a little more height. Otherwise, drive the legs overhead into plow pose. Bring the hands towards the back, fingers pointing up towards the bum, and then you lift one foot up at a time and the feet track over the chest. Find length through the back of the neck, chin away from chest. Engage through the core and lift the hips up. Push into the elbows. Then exhale, bend the legs, bring them back overhead again. Keep the hips lifted, 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 and the toes may or may not touch the floor. Now, an idea here, you can interlace your hands, draw them down if you have the mobility. You can have your feet elevated and have a chair or a couch on the other side there to support your feet. It's always a good option as you're working through this pose. It's an intense stretch. Exhale, release the hands if you have the grip. Slowly come all the way down. And relax the legs out for Shavasana. Let's rock the hips side to side just to get comfy. And then find stillness. And gently wiggle your fingers and your toes. Take a soft breath in and out. Come to rock onto your right side. Push yourself up to a seated position. Sitting cross-legged, hands at your heart center. Just take a moment to notice if you feel more energized, awakened, and open, as well as feeling grounded at the same time. Bring your palms to your forehead. May you be clear in your thoughts, words, and actions this week as you move forward. Namaste. Thanks so much for practicing with me today, yogis and yoginis. It's always my favorite time to be on the mat with you, and I will see you next time. Until then, happy practicing. Bye-bye.